Happy Tuesday, everybody, or whatever day you're watching this. We're going to talk about something that came out, little newsworthy. Probably have a little bit of a rant in there, a little bit of a vent session. We're just going to talk about pay-to-win mechanics and monetization in Hearthstone / Battlegrounds, maybe in general. The Battlegrounds Season 9 was announced today, and there's a little bit of an uproar. I wouldn't call it a backlash, but I did see some people complaining about this, that, okay, some of these changes make this game pay to win. And we've heard this before. If you've been playing video games for the past 5 years, monetization and pay-to-win mechanics have been talked about for forever. But yeah, Battlegrounds Season 9 is coming out. It's blasting off December 3rd. Really cool. It's like a techno vibe. You know, there's going to be some cool stuff in this. It's going to have some stuff to do with the StarCraft amalgamation that's happening with the mini set for standard. And one of the things that came up here, we're not talking about the new heroes. We're not talking about the minion refresh or what have you. We're not even talking about the damage cap update. This is pretty cool. Actually, we're going to talk about this for a second. Starting Season 9, the damage cap will be adjusted in solo Battlegrounds game. Okay, only applying to solo Battlegrounds, not duos. Damage cap will start at 5 damage, then go up to 10 on turn 4, and then 15 damage on turn 8. I love this idea. I'm tired of getting smacked out of oblivion after, a couple of turns. This is great. It'll make it to where I'm not, top 8. Top 7, top 6, but that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Battlegrounds tokens. And what this is essentially is you're going to be able to re-roll your heroes. So if you have a hero there that you do not like, you can see this little animation right here, you can use those Battleground tokens to re-roll. We've already had this conversation many times now that the Battlegrounds pass, the Battlegrounds pass is like a, if you will, a pay-to-win mechanic, and I'm throwing up hand quotes here because you spend money, and instead of you getting the normal 2 choices, you get 4 choices. And this one, I did see a lot of people today on social media complaining that this is, this reroll system is another pay-to-win mechanic. And I have some stuff to say about this. First of all, you're going to be able to get some of these for free. You're going to get some of these for the Season Pass. There's also an upgraded Season Pass Plus that gives you more of these tokens. And, the information's in here, and I will obviously leave a link to the description. So you could see all these pieces or what have you. It says that they're maybe removing a couple of rewards, the cosmetics, if you will, in order to get some more of these tokens in the Season Pass and the Season Pass Plus. But look, you're getting them in the free rewards. You get 2 Battlegrounds tokens on level 3. You get 2 at level 15, you get 2 at 27, so you're getting these tokens that you'll be able to use without you spending any money, and I'm okay with this. Completely. I had no problems with them making that the mechanic to where you had normal 2 heroes, and then if you paid for the Season Pass, you would get to, choose from 4 choices. I have no problems with that, and I have no problems with this reroll system. The idea is this. Everybody can play this game right now. You can log on, download Battlegrounds. You can play Battlegrounds without spending $1. 0. There is nothing you have to put out of your wallet in order to play this game. Now, if you want to be competitive at this game, if you want to go as high as you can, if you want to start being at the top of the leaderboards, if you want to win every game and everything like that, that should have some sort of buy-in from you. And my thought process is, if this is how they keep the game free to play, I'm all for it. I should be able to log in. Listen, there's sometimes I don't buy some of these things. Cosmetics, I don't buy some of the cosmetics. But if I wanted to, I have the ability to. Do I buy the Season Passes for Battlegrounds mostly? Because I like the cosmetics. That's why I'm doing it. Would I buy it if it was just for the 2 heroes versus 4 choices? No, I don't think I would. I think cosmetics is where it's at. Am I competitive? No. I normally stop the season at around 5, 6K, nothing crazy. I'm not worried about my rank. But again, If someone is worried about their rank and worried about their MMR and worried about getting the best, being the best of the best, you would consider that there should be some buy-in from you to do this. So this is fine. I don't consider this a crazy amount of pay to win. I don't think this changes the experience completely because you can still play the game. And listen, there's so many games out there right now that have these just blatant pay-to-win mechanics to where you're not going to win any games unless you spend money to do that. That's not Battlegrounds. It has never been Battlegrounds. You don't have to pay a cent. There's people that are playing with free-to-play accounts that are at the top, 500 on the leaderboard. It happens. We've seen it happen. These are not just weird use cases. You can play this game and you can win games without spending $1. And I'm okay with this system. Some people don't like it, and I get it. You don't have to buy it. That's the great thing about this. If you don't like any of these cosmetics, and some of these cosmetics are cool, they're also talking about having like some StarCraft themed cosmetics later on. Again, link in the description. There's some cool options here. I'm going to get it not for the tokens, not for the get 2 heroes versus 4 heroes. I'm getting it because I like the cool cosmetics or what have you. And then it brings us to the second conversation about monetization. And listen, this might ruffle some feathers. I apologize to everybody. First of all, shout out to Hearthstone for putting this this shop update screen. We could find out when these items are leaving the shop. A bunch of signature, bundles came out or what have you. We already talked about this as well. There was a lot more signatures, almost double and triple from when signatures were first released. I think he said that there was 42 or 44. I apologize, Emic, for not getting that number right, but there's an excessive amount of signatures in this expansion. I don't think it's a bad thing. And listen, value like this or whether this is worth it, that's subjective. If I have $20 and I think that playing Signature Black Hole with this cool design is awesome, I'm going to spend $20 on it. You do not need this to play the game. You do not need the Signature Bundle to play the game. Same thing here, Signature Dwarf Planet. $20 for this, I'm okay with that. I have no problems buying this signature for $20. Same thing here. It looks really cool. If I was playing a lot of Shaman and I wanted Signature Nebula, it's fine. It's $20. This one, to me, again, it's based on what you have and what you want to spend money on. It's subjective. If you like this art, you don't like this art. To me, $60 is really expensive for this. I'm not a fan of, I don't think I would spend that much unless I'm really playing these starships. And I'm not really playing the starships. I don't think I've played one Druid deck since the expansion launch happened. Not one. So I have no desire to play this. I'm not a completionist. I'm not a whale. I would call myself maybe a mini whale because I'll buy, like when I really see stuff I really like, I'll buy it, absolutely. Warlock. Here's another one. Here's $34 for both of the starship pieces and 5 packs. If I was playing the Warlock starship a lot, I would consider doing this. So again, it's subjective. It's based on, what you're playing, what you're not playing. This Rogue one, no, it's $60. I think it's, while you get value because there's extra cards there, I'm not playing this enough. But I don't need it. I don't need any of these cards in terms like the signature card portion of it. It's not going to do anything besides enhance how cool it is for me to play the game. It's not going to stop me from playing the game. I don't need this. This is a want type of situation. And to me, this is what keeps Hearthstone free. This is what keeps it a very free-to-play game. There's a bunch of stuff out there. We're talking about this now. You see it in the same threads on Twitter, the same threads on social media that, Marvel Snap, for example, you have to spend a lot of money to be competitive. When a new card comes out, you've got to try to grab it. I grabbed 3 signature keys to get the one card, and I couldn't even get the one card. The monetization on there is just off the chain. So the conversation's never going to go away. You're in the wrong genre of games if monetization gives you pause, because this is where they make their money. It's in Magic. It's in Marvel Snap. It's in, how many different Iron Man skins do I have in Marvel Snap? Probably too many. It's the same thing with Warcraft Rumble. It's the same thing with Genshin Impact. It's the same thing with, any of those other games that are out there. Future Fight from Marvel. You name it, there's a game out there that talks about it. And this doesn't bother me. There's other games you need that hero to be able to play. Blizzard has not been egregious on the pay to win that I've ever seen. I've been playing, Blizzard games for many, many years now. Heroes of the Storm, it was not a pay to win game. I can't think of anything that was egregious enough to where it would be like, hey, listen, I need to spend $50, $60 every couple of months to remain competitive. And if that was the case, listen, you're in the wrong genre if you're complaining about pay to win. If you're complaining about monetization tactics that Blizzard is doing, I think they're doing a great job. They're keeping it low cost for those playing. You can play a deck all the way to Legend right now. Maybe not right this moment, but for the past couple of weeks now, you've been able to play a deck lower than 1,000 dust and get all the way to Legend. Why are we complaining about this? And again, I get like everybody to each their own. There's people that sit there and says not my game or thinks it's a rip out off or what have you. I just hate the fact, and someone mentioned this on social media today. It's like, I think it was Pocket Train that said this. Sorry, Pocket Train, you're the GOAT. He's like, it's a real shame that they do all these cool things and most of the complaints that I see are just the first day, just crapping on these pieces. The devs put a lot of work in this. And again, I'm ranting right now. I have no problems with anybody. But, listen, I would be pretty miffed if everything I saw was an echo chamber of, oh my God, this is a ripoff, every time I released cool stuff that I had nothing to do with the monetization about. So maybe that's just, my 2 cents or what have you. But listen, none of this breaks the experience, breaks the game. None of this is if you don't have this, you don't get to play. This is still the best game and the best company right now from a monetization standpoint on my side. But I do want to know your thoughts. I do want to know your feedback. Let me know how crazy I am. Let me know how dumb I sound. I want to hear about it. And always like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You could even become a member now. No one would hate you if you become a member. I've got members-only videos now. And yeah, we're talking about monetization, and then I mentioned that. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Anyway, subscribe. Love you all. See you in the next video.